So today we're going to build something special. This is also a real house. Obviously, I'm going to make some modification in size and height, obviously. But this is a real house, and this is a single house, and I make it very cozy and make it almost fully functional in a sense. So there is a lot of storage here, and there is a workshop. It's quite nicely placed with all those upgrades. Here in the downstairs, we got the total kitchen setup, everything here, even a charcoal kiln, so we can feed those things. And there is some brewery out there, so a huge number of potion you can make in a hurry. So this is also good. And on the top of that, there is a lot of empty space, a lot of free space, and there is a black forge, the sleeping lounge, even the shaving station or the barber station, and it also has a connected top portion, so you can go to the top and get some sunlight. But it is quite easy to build. And for starting the building, you can choose any kind of terrain, because it is not elaborated enough, so you don't have to make it in a particular area. You can just put it anywhere on the top of the mountain, or like myself, I like to build it here and along coast of the coast of the plains, and it is quite easy to build. First, you just have to make some plains, make some flat land, so you can just start putting your structure up. What I did it here is I make a separate land. So it is like that. Obviously, it is up to you what you're trying to do. You can make it only for the structure. You can make it any another space or external space you can use for other stuff and all that. You can do that easily. So we're going to do it like that. The stone wall, 4-meter long stone wall. We're just going to rotate it once and clip it like that. It's going to be much bigger, much wider actually, from the main or from the actual structure, or from the structure I get reference from. But it is only because I had a lot of things to put inside, and I don't wish to make it very clumsy and very clamped. So for that particular reason, I have to do it like that, slightly wider shape and not that huge height, because it is really problematic to make a huge stone wall without any mod, obviously. So this is also a structure without any mod in that sense. So if you're using mod, any kind of mod, you can just build it unlimitedly, so you can just make it very huge and it is still good. But for that particular for this particular build, I'm not going to do that. So after two stone wall, we're going to push it slightly inside, as you can see here. We did it only for the reason I wish to hide those beams, and without even putting any kind of beams over it. So we're going to cover the columns, not beams, or cover the column with the stone structure. So actually, it works quite well. And base is slightly bigger than the top portion, so I'm going to do it like that. Two wall on top of each other, and then we're going to slightly make it, the structure actually make it inward, so it's creating some illusion of depth. And it is quite easy to build. It is just a normal shape, so you don't have to worry about it. It is very simple. And now from inside we're going to also cover the beams like that. So you can put it like that also. What I'm actually trying to do is placing like that, so the it is meshed with the inside one, so like that. It is going to be slightly tricky sometimes because all of those beams are not properly placed. Some shift and placing there, so maybe some are rough placing is there, so don't worry about that. And the bottom piece is going to be placed like that. It is very easy. And we are also going to place the cage floor like that. And if you already see any kind of video, any video from my YouTube, so you already know that I try to build almost everything in a similar way, so you don't have to there is no special kind of build method or anything like that. So it is pretty easy to build it. And like always, I'm going to do it from bottom up. So I'm going to make some support from downstairs, and almost in the middle I'm going to put some iron beam and going to erect it up to it touched the structure, and it is almost the height. So there is another set, and we are going to use this particular structure, and or these columns, these two columns are going to support our entire staircase onto them. So it's actually quite easy to do and quite convenient, because one particular area, so you can just go up and down. You don't have to worry about the stair, where is the stair and whatnot. So it is quite easy to do. Now we're going to fill the gap with these stone floor, and this is quite easy to do. Just make it aligned with the edge, and you can just easily place the thing. It's quite easy and quite nice, but there is going to be some gaps here and there. You don't have to worry about that. You can just place your normal stone wall, a 1 meter stone wall or 1 meter by 2 meter stone wall, and just fill it up like that. Sometimes for 1 meter stone wall, and sometimes it is 1 by 2. So our work is done here. So now we're going to place this extrusion part. So we're going to look much like a castle build. So obviously there is some jaggedy edge here and there, so maybe our placement is not that perfect, but we're just making a build, mass build, almost a mass build here for this timeout. And you can place this stone arch here, but it is not important for this particular build, because we're going to place something else later on. So for the door, actually we make a structure here, and it is not going to be a very big problem. You just put some slabs here and there, and just up to 2 to 4 meter. So up to 4 meter, you increase the height like that and make a staircase from there. And not going to be very difficult to do, because it is a stone structure, and you can just place some these 1 meter beam and some 2 meter beams. It is quite easy to do. As you can see here, quite easy. and there is some space. I can put the stair right now here and fill those blank spot with these 2x1 stone wall, so it doesn't look bad. So after doing that, place those stair, and your curved stair actually completed. It's quite easy. You can do it differently, and it's up to you what you're trying to build or what look you're going for. But for this structure, I'm going to do it like that. It is quite easy to do. Make a curved. Yeah, you know, those are almost similar. So also there is some structure part. In actual building, there is no guard like that, the stone guard or stone handrail like that. Instead there is a stone railing, iron railing, but it is really difficult to put some iron railing in here. I can make it with the help of so this cage structure or the cage wall, but it's going to be very difficult to do. So here going to be a small window. This is going to be a vertical window as per the reference. So we're going to place these windows like that. There is a gap of 1 meter on 2 meter, almost 2 meter. So we're going to place this one like that. This is a Droga metal structure. If you don't have the access till now, you can just place any kind of part here, just any kind of design. And for the bigger windows here, we're going to place these extruding part or the extended part by placing these 2 meter wooden beam. And obviously I make it slightly different, so I have to make it parallel to each other. And quite easy to do. And you can just place this one, this carved dark wood grill or something. So this is quite good way to just cover it up like that. And on the top of that, you just place a wooden beam and make some shade. So you can see, as you can see, it is easy to do. And you can also add some details like that. It's up to you. Some arches, from dark wood arches, and there is some support. And for the support part, we're going to use that particular one, and we're going to place it like that. It actually looks quite good. So now I think the top portion is not that good looking. So we're going to extend it slightly sideways, because in front part it is already extended slightly, around 1 meter it is extended. So in sideways we're going to extend it in 1 meter. And this 45-degree roof we're going to place like that, and going to just cover it up pretty well. So our big windows actually completed. If you already see a structure part and the top of that top of the tower, we are going to do it later on. That part where the fire is there. So for that part, we're going to do it in later part of the video, or almost end of the video, because that is not relevant. What is relevant, we're making this stair part, and it is going to be like that, 1 meter or 2 meter, not 2 meter, 2 meter height, and we're going to place some structure like that. and it is also connected with the main entrance. So we're going to make it like that. We're not going to cover it up totally, because the main reason in previous builds it is looks very suffocating and very small in height wise. So if I don't like that kind of particular design, so I'm going to make it almost open. There is some elevation, but it is not going to be a totally separate place. It is going to be some parts of elevation is actually making the floor part. What I'm trying to say is there is going to be a lot of free space or empty space in between, so it doesn't look that unnecessary small or clumsy place. Not clumsy is the mood or behavior, whatever it is. So we're going to make these parts like that. We can extend the stair like that also, so we can just destroy that part. It doesn't look good. So we're going to extend from here, and after destroying that extruding part, we're going to cover it up with these dark wood beams, and this actually looks quite nice. And the top of that structure, we're going to connect a stair, and we're going to cover it up with this particular structure. It is going to help us to stop raining through the gap, so it is easy to do, and it is actually quite nice to go upstairs and just visit there, because not always you can use a portal and all that. So for that particular reason, I like to get a physical entrance here. And obviously it is going to be a very cozy structure, both because in my sense this kind of one of a building must be cozy, otherwise this kind of structure not that productive, or not very productive, not that effective in a sense, because you can build your base very productively. Either productively it is quite good, or either it looks quite good. So this is neither of them, and this is obviously a very cozy holiday time spending or something like that. You can just come here once in a while and spend some good time. And for this top of the structure, we're going to place these 2-meter wood stone pillar, and going to extrude it like that. We have to press shift, and then you can just place it customize or something like that. So it is quite easy to do. Obviously it takes time, and you have to make some adjustment by your hand, by your guessing word or something like that. And I'm actually very much tired right now. It is 3:06 a.m. so it is quite late, and I don't have enough energy to just complete the video, and so it is really frustrating, and because I don't have enough time for the last couple of days, and it is a part of any kind of job, really. And so this part is completed, and we're going to place a stone arch here like that, Yes, and it actually looks quite nice. If you like this kind of design, or this particular building actually quite similar, so for that particular reason I'm going to place it like that. And these kind of decoration, not, it's actually doesn't work that much, but obviously if you're trying to make any particular shape, or if you wish to make it pretty or something different, you can easily do it like that. And almost this particular structure I almost did it without using a very precise way to do or any precise job. I'm just making it a rough or guesswork maybe, because some time constraint, and there is some changes I have to make in the design, because I have to make it bigger and shorter, not thinner and long, and so that is the actually problem. So there is some changes, and now we're going to make the extruding part. So it is almost kind of a ventilation for this structure, but for the main structure it is almost external what the external tower or something like that. So we're going to place not those stone structure, these wooden beam, and we're going to place the stone structure onto them and for support. And we have to put some vertical support, and there is some in between there is some support, but you can make it as your own. If you make it bigger, you can also make it slightly bigger and use it as a windows or any kind of extruding part. It's up to you. But I didn't do a good job by making this particular build. This particular part I didn't do a good job, so I'm not really proud of it, but whatever. And it is, as you can see here, it's not going to stay that high, so it is almost similar height of the main structure, almost similar. So we have to put some structure like that. There is a vertical, horizontal iron beam here and there to make it much stable. So I can place another piece of stone onto them, so make it stand out slightly better. So in downstairs you can place some stuff, or you can just place a wooden structure. It doesn't matter, but I'm placing this iron beam and then some stone, and obviously it is not it is very jaggedy and not looking good. And so the internal part is looks like that. I can place a fire. Obviously later on I change it with a hearth, and that's it. So it is used as a ventilated area. You can place a roof structure onto them, so your hearth going to operate under the rain. It's also very good in that sense. But normally stone structure doesn't have the smoking problem, so it's not that difficult or not that problematic. And in the base we're going to place a big door. It is quite easy. You just have to destroy those structure in between the pillar iron column. So you can easily make these make any kind of big entrance there, because there is some what these forges and the smelter and all that are there. So for that particular reason, you can make it here also, and there is a one on top floor. So it is really cozy. In my taste, it's quite good. But the structure part, I'm not going to say it's very unique or anything like that. It is very similar to a lot of structure, because it is a castle build, a normal castle build, and it is special because it is a single part castle, means there is only one tire. So that's it. It is up to you what you are trying to make. But thank you for watching our video. See you next time, and bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.